You think you want a Doberman. You see the sleek coat, the intimidating stance, the unwavering loyalty in the movies. But what if I told you the popular image of this breed is a complete lie? Behind that elegant exterior hides a reality that breaks thousands of new owners every single year. From a bizarre physical trait that ruins furniture to a genetic time bomb ticking inside their chest. Today, we are exposing the 10 brutal truths you need to know. Do not bring a Doberman home until you hear number 1. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. The Velcro Reality. Everyone says dogs are man's best friend, but Dobermans take this to an obsessive, almost suffocating level. We call them Velcro dogs for a reason. You might imagine a stoic guardian patrolling the yard, but the reality is a 90-pound animal trying to sit on your lap while you're on a Zoom call. Privacy? Forget about it. You will never go to the bathroom alone again. If you close a door, prepare for whining, scratching, and a full-blown existential crisis on the other side. This isn't just affection, it's a deep-seated need for physical contact. If you value personal space or work long hours away from home, this intense attachment style won't just be annoying, it will be heartbreaking for the dog and overwhelming for you. Number 9. The Intelligence Trap. Dobermans are ranked as the 5th smartest dog breed in the world. Sounds great, right? Wrong. High intelligence is a double-edged sword that most owners aren't equipped to handle. A smart dog doesn't just learn commands faster, they learn how to manipulate you, how to open doors, how to bypass baby gates, and exactly which behavior triggers your frustration. If you don't give them a job to do, they will invent one, and their job might be redecorating your living room with drywall dust. They require constant mental stimulation, puzzles, advanced training, nose work. If you think a 20-minute walk is enough, you're in for a rude awakening. You aren't just getting a pet, you're getting a roommate who is smarter than you and gets bored very easily. Number 8. Same-sex aggression. Here is a dangerous secret that breeders often gloss over until it's too late. Dobermans are notorious for same-sex aggression, or SSA. You might have the sweetest male Doberman in the world, but if you bring another male dog into that house, even one he grew up with, it can turn into a war zone overnight. This isn't a training issue, it's a genetic wiring issue. The fights are sudden, violent, and often escalate to the point where one dog has to be rehomed or worse. It typically hits at sexual maturity, around 18 to 24 months. Many owners are blindsided thinking their best friends turned on each other for no reason. If you already have a dog, you must choose your Doberman's gender very, very carefully. Number 7. The suckling habit. This is the bizarre physical trait I mentioned in the intro. Dobermans are prone to a compulsive behavior called flank sucking. It sounds weird because it is. They will literally take a mouthful of their own skin, usually near the hip or flank, and suck on it like a pacifier. Sometimes they target blankets or pillows instead. While it can be a self-soothing mechanism for anxiety, in Dobermans it's often a compulsive disorder similar to OCD in humans. It can lead to skin infections, raw spots, and destroyed bedding. It looks disturbing to guests, and it's incredibly difficult to train out of them once it starts. It's a quirky, sometimes costly reminder that this high-strung breed processes stress in very physical, unusual ways. Number 6. The Energy Infinite. You might think you're active. Maybe you jog 3 times a week. To a Doberman, that is a warm-up. These dogs were bred to run alongside tax collectors all day long, protecting money bags. They have an endurance engine that simply does not quit. A tired Doberman is a good Doberman, but getting them tired is a full-time job. We are talking about hours of vigorous exercise daily, sprinting, fetching, hiking. If they don't burn that energy physically, it manifests as anxiety and destruction. You'll come home to a shredded sofa, not because they are bad, but because they are vibrating with unused kinetic energy. If you are a couch potato or even just a weekend warrior, a Doberman will destroy your peace and your home. Number 5. The health heartbreak. This is the hardest pill to swallow. The Doberman breed is plagued by a genetic killer called dilated cardiomyopathy, or DCM. It is an enlarged heart condition that affects an estimated 50% or more of the breed. 50%. It is a ticking time bomb. Perfectly healthy-looking dogs can drop dead suddenly in the backyard at age 4 or 5. There is no cure, only management, and expensive annual echocardiograms are mandatory if you want to catch it early. Beyond DCM, they are prone to Wobbler syndrome, a spinal issue, and von Willebrand's disease, a bleeding disorder. Loving a Doberman means accepting that you might lose them far too soon. It is a heartbreak that is woven into their very DNA, and you need to be emotionally prepared for it. Number 4. The guarding instinct. People buy Dobermans for protection, but they forget what that actually looks like in daily life. This isn't a movie where the dog only barks at the bad guy. To an untrained Doberman, the bad guy might be the delivery driver, your child's friend running through the hallway, or a weird-looking hat on a park bench. Their instinct to protect is primal and immediate. Without intense early socialization, that protection turns into liability. You can't just have a Doberman, you have to manage them constantly. You become liable for a 90-pound weapon. If you aren't a strong, consistent leader who can teach them the difference between a threat and a guest, you will end up with a dangerous animal that you cannot have around strangers. Number 3. The sensitive soul. Despite their tough devil dog reputation, Dobermans are emotionally fragile. They are incredibly sensitive to their handler's emotions and tone of voice. Old-school, heavy-handed training methods simply do not work on them. In fact, harsh punishment will shut them down or make them defensive. If there is tension in your house, arguments, stress, anger, your Doberman will absorb it like a sponge and become anxious or acting out. They need positive reinforcement and a confident, calm leader. If you are volatile, or if you think you can bully a dog into submission, the Doberman will lose trust in you instantly. They are soft dogs in hard bodies, and you have to treat their psychology with as much care as their physical training. Number 2. The financial drain. Owning a Doberman is not like owning a golden retriever. It is a luxury expense. Between the high-quality food, they have sensitive stomachs and eat a lot, the mandatory training classes, the insurance, which is higher for this breed due to liability and health issues, and the specialized vet care for the heart issues we mentioned, you are looking at thousands of dollars a year. And that's if nothing goes wrong. If they swallow a sock, which they will because they are notorious for eating non-food items, that obstruction surgery is $3,000 plus. This isn't a budget dog. If you are financially stretched, the stress of a Doberman's upkeep will break you. You need a dedicated Doberman emergency fund before you even sign the papers. Number 1. The lifestyle overhaul. The number one thing you must know, you do not fit a Doberman into your life. You fit your life around the Doberman. Say goodbye to spontaneous weekend trips unless you have a trusted, experienced handler. Say goodbye to renting easily, as they are on almost every banned breed list for apartments and insurance companies. Your social life changes. Your daily schedule changes. Your furniture arrangement changes. Owning a Doberman is a lifestyle, not a hobby. It demands 110% of your attention, patience, and love. If you aren't willing to completely restructure your world to accommodate this high-maintenance, high-reward animal, do not get one. But if you are, you will never own another breed again. So guys, the Doberman is the Ferrari of the dog world. High performance, stunning, but high maintenance and dangerous in the wrong hands. If you're ready for the Velcro love, the energy, and the commitment, drop a comment below. Are you still brave enough to get one? If this video saved you from a mistake, hit that like button and subscribe for more honest breed breakdowns. See you in the next one.